ever wondered how long you'll live after 70? Most people assume it's all about luck, genetics, or some secret elixir of youth. But the truth is, your daily habits, mindset, and even your social interactions play a massive role in determining how many years you'll add to your life. Scientists have studied longevity for decades, and they've identified 9 key signs that can predict how long you'll thrive past 70. Some of these may surprise you. Some of these may surprise you, and some may even be the wake-up call you need to start making changes today. But here's the best part. You're not powerless. If you recognize where you stand now, you can take action to increase your chances of living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. So, how do you measure up? How many of these signs do you already have in your life? Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might just add years, maybe even decades, to your life. Let's dive into the first sign. One of the most powerful predictors of longevity isn't just diet or exercise. It's purpose. That's right, having a strong reason to wake up every morning could be the key to thriving past 70 in places known as blue zones, where people regularly live past 100. A common thread among centenarians is that they have a deep sense of purpose. The Japanese call this ikigai, a reason for being, whether it's a lifelong passion, a commitment to family, or simply having something meaningful to do every day. Purpose gives you direction. Without it, people tend to deteriorate mentally and physically. Studies show that individuals with a strong sense of purpose are less likely to suffer from heart disease, dementia, and depression. Think about it. When you wake up each day with a clear mission, your body responds by reducing stress hormones and increasing resilience. Purpose isn't about having a grand vision. It's about doing what makes you feel alive. So ask yourself, what excites you? What keeps you going even on tough days? If you don't know your answer yet, it's time to start exploring. Because finding your purpose might just be the most important thing you do for your future. Think diet and exercise are the only keys to a long life.
Think again. One of the strongest predictors of longevity is something that many people overlook: social connection.
Studies have shown that maintaining strong relationships can add years to your life, while loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's because human beings are wired for connection. When you engage with loved ones, your body releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and inflammation. 2 major contributors to aging. The longest living people on the planet don't just have acquaintances. They have deep, meaningful relationships. In Okinawa, Japan, elders form moes. Tight-knit social circles that support each other emotionally, physically, and even financially. In Sardinia, Italy, strong family bonds keep people mentally sharp, well into their 90s and beyond. But in today's fast-paced digital world, many of us are more connected to screens than to people. So, here's a challenge. Reach out to an old friend, have a real conversation, or spend time with family without distractions. Prioritize your relationships, because they're not just good for the soul. They might be the secret to a longer, healthier life. If you think you need intense gym workouts to live longer, think again. The world's longest living people aren't hitting the gym for hours, but they do move naturally every single day. In blue zones like Icaria, Greece, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, people walk everywhere, garden, do manual tasks, and stay active well into old age. The secret isn't about intense exercise. The secret isn't about intense exercise. It's about consistency. Movement keeps your heart strong, your muscles engaged, and your mind sharp. Studies show that even something as simple as walking for 30 minutes a day can reduce your risk of heart disease, dementia, and early death. The key is to integrate movement into your daily life. Instead of seeing exercise as a chore, make it a habit. Take the stairs, stretch in the morning, go for a walk after meals. And here's something interesting. People who stay active throughout life also tend to have better posture, stronger bones, and fewer chronic illnesses. So ask yourself, are you moving enough? The goal isn't to run marathons. It's to keep your body in motion every single day. Because when you move, you don't just extend your life. You improve the quality of every year you have left. What if I told you that the secret to living past 70 isn't just about what you eat, but how you eat? The longest living people in the world follow a simple natural diet, one that prioritizes whole, plant-based foods, minimal processed ingredients, and a mindful approach to eating. In Okinawa, Japan, elders follow the Hara-Hachi-Bu principle. Eating until they're 80 full, which prevents overeating and keeps metabolism efficient. In Mediterranean regions like Sardinia, Italy, people consume fresh vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil, which reduce inflammation and support heart health. And in Loma Linda, California, home to one of America's longest living communities, many follow a plant-based diet, rich in nuts, beans, and leafy greens, which are packed with anti-eye nutrients. But it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. Slowing down, enjoying meals with others, and focusing on high quality. Natural foods can dramatically improve your health and longevity. So here's a simple rule. Eat real food in moderation and make mealtime a moment of connection, not just a task. Because what you put on your plate today will determine the years you add to your future. If you want to live past 70 and thrive, you need to get serious about managing stress. Chronic stress is one of the biggest factors that accelerate aging, weaken the immune system, and increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. But here's the interesting part. The longest living people in the world experience stress just like everyone else. The difference is how they handle it. In Okinawa, Japan, elders take time to practice moai, social gatherings that offer support and laughter. In Sardinia, Italy, daily walks, afternoon naps, and a slower pace of life keep stress levels low. And in Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, people take time to unwind in nature, spend time with family, and live by the phrase plan de vida. A purpose-driven stress, free approach to life. Science backs this up. Mindfulness, deep breathing, and even simple moments of gratitude can lower cortisol levels and improve heart health. So, what's your stress relief? Whether it's meditation, journaling, or just stepping outside for fresh air, make it a habit. Because the less stress you carry today, the more years you'll add to your future. Want to know one of the simplest ways to extend your life? Get better sleep. It sounds almost too easy, but research shows that consistently sleeping less than 6 hours a night can increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, and even early death. The longest living people in the world have one thing in common. They prioritize rest. In Ikaria, Greece, often called the island where people forget to die, afternoon naps are a daily ritual, reducing stress and improving heart health. In Okinawa, Japan, elders follow a natural sleep, wake cycle, waking up with the sunrise and winding down early in the evening. Poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It disrupts hormones, weakens immunity, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. But here's the good news. Improving your sleep doesn't have to be complicated. Stick to a consistent schedule, avoid screens before bed, and create a relaxing nighttime routine. Quality sleep is like a reset button for your body, repairing cells, strengthening memory, and keeping you energized for decades to come. So, if you want to live longer, start by giving your body the rest it deserves. Because longevity begins with a good night's sleep. Believe it or not, the way you think can determine how long you live. Studies show that people with a positive outlook on life tend to live significantly longer than those with a negative mindset. Why? Because optimism reduces stress, strengthens the immune system, and encourages healthier habits. In the world's longest living regions, centenarians have a remarkable ability to embrace challenges with resilience and a sense of humor. In Sardinia, Italy, elders stay socially active and enjoy life's simple pleasures, keeping their spirits high. In Loma Linda, California, faith and gratitude play a central role in reducing worry and fostering inner peace. Research even suggests that people who believe they will live longer actually do. This mindset leads to healthier choices, lower stress, and even a reduced risk of cognitive decline. But how can you cultivate positivity? Start by practicing gratitude daily, surrounding yourself with uplifting people, and focusing on solutions rather than problems. The mind and body are deeply connected. And when you train your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles, you're not just adding joy to your years, you're adding years to your life. If you're serious about living past 70 and thriving, you need to be mindful of habits that silently shorten your lifespan. We often think of things like smoking or excessive drinking as the biggest culprits. But there are other, more subtle lifestyle choices that can be just as damaging. One of the worst, sitting too much. Studies show that prolonged sitting increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and early death, even if you exercise regularly. Another major threat, a diet high in processed foods and sugar, which leads to chronic inflammation and accelerates aging. But here's something many people don't realize. Holding on to anger and resentment can also shorten your life. Research shows that stress, related emotions weaken the immune system and contribute to heart disease. The longest living people in the world don't just eat well and stay active, they cultivate peace of mind, let go of grudges, and prioritize joy. So, take a moment to evaluate. What habits are holding you back? What small changes can you make today? The path to longevity isn't just about what you do. It's also about what you stop doing, because the healthier your habits, the longer and fuller your life will be. So, what's the ultimate secret to living a long, vibrant life? It's not just one thing, it's the combination of everything we've covered. The longest living people in the world don't rely on a single habit. They build a lifestyle that supports longevity. They wake up with purpose, surround themselves with a strong social circle, move naturally throughout the day, eat whole foods, and manage stress effectively. They prioritize sleep, cultivate a positive mindset, avoid harmful habits, and most importantly, they enjoy life. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about adding years. It's about adding life to those years. If you want to thrive beyond 70, it starts with the choices you make today. The good news, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 30, 50, or already past 70, you have the power to change your future. So what's the first step you're going to take? Drop a comment below, and let's build a future where we don't just live long, but live well.